Is we live, whore?
Yeah, we live. We live.
How y'all doing?
How y'all doing? What's going on?
Oh, you would have laughed.
Why?
I almost fell off the bed.
Oh, child, you would have fell off this bed, honey. Oh, I would have been in so many stitches.
I almost fell off the bed.
I'd have been in so many stitches if you would have fell
Oh,
off
they
this
look
bed.
alike.
Who? Yeah. Who was that? That's Larry Reid and who else?
Bishop Gordon,
Oh,
Jordan.
okay. They do look alike. They resemble each other a lot. Child, this thing is getting on my nerves.
What?
This phone.
Um,
Oh Lord have mercy. I don't see how people I don't
it's a
see
very light touch. You have to have
I
a
don't see
very
how
light
people
touch.
deal with Android phones. They're a hot
You know
ghetto
what? I can
mess.
maneuver that one.
They're a hot ghetto
I just like
mess.com.
the one you had better
Hey Monte.
because it was bigger.
Yeah, this is too small too.
I like the one you had better because it was
Yeah.
bigger. And I was wishing I had got what you got.
What you talking about when we had the galaxies?
When I had this one, you had the other
Oh
one.
yeah, I threw
I
that
like
one.
that other one.
I broke that one. I threw it.
We
It's
know
like
because you always throw Android phones and break. Because you get upset.
I don't like them, and I don't like them, and they don't like me. Hey
He
Melissa,
live right now.
I know. He mentioned us. He said the McCraeKingz is calling me. He said I left him a message. You didn't see it.
Mm-mm.
What's going on, everybody? Ooh, child Joseph. These YouTube
Hey,
streets,
Melissa.
these YouTube streets are just buzzing with tea. Oh my God,
Oh, yeah,
these YouTube
today.
streets got tea, honey. It's so much tea being poured in these YouTube streets. Ain't even funny. Armand Wiggins and Storm Monroe. Then
Yes,
you got
honey. Tasha
Wiley doing
K.
commentary on Storm Monroe and Wiley and Armand Wiggins. Then you got Tasha K. Miss Tasha K. Tasha K. Tasha K just can't stay away from the mess, honey. Don't she remind you of
In this
somebody that we
case,
know?
yeah. In this
Just
case.
messy.
But in
Just
this
messy.
case, I have to agree with Armand
About what?
that you have to be on her side. Because she didn't really start this again. Remember, he
No.
did it first. And then she did it after him.
Right.
So it just.
Well, that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about friendship. We really going to talk about friendship tonight. So
Hey,
y'all get
babe.
ready. Y'all get ready for us to talk about friendship because I got a lot to say about friendship. You know.
Oh, Lord.
You know what
that means I ain't going to be able to talk.
Yes, you are.
When you passionate.
What does friendship mean to you? Like what is the meaning of friendship? Like, oh, I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of people that I can say are my friends.
I
You know
only
what I'm
have
saying?
2 people that I consider
so friends. And those people that I have that are friends, I cherish those friendships, and I feel like I have a certain amount of loyalty. Have a certain amount of just regard for those people. Now I have people that I was friends with, but we ain't friends no more. But this is the thing about me. If we was friends and we ain't friends no more, you ain't never got to worry about me doing several things. Number one, you ain't got to worry about me mentioning your name. If we in the same room, you ain't got to worry about me even being near you. Number three is if you told me secrets, if there were things that you shared with me when we were friends, you can rest assured that I'm taking that to the grave. And the one thing that I don't like about what I see going on amongst a lot of people in these YouTube streets is like when they have falling outs and stuff like that, they get on their platforms and they just out these people and tell all their business that they had with them and stuff like that. I think that is one of the most, no shade, but I just think that's just the tackiest thing. So what does friendship mean to you, Joseph?
I'm like you. If you're my friend, you're my friend. Even if we have a falling out, I still have a level of respect for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like you said, whatever secret you told me, your secrets are still safe with me.
Right.
You are who you are with me. you ain't got to worry about me or nobody telling you I talked about you.
Right, right.
Because if I didn't talk about you before, I ain't talking about you now.
Right.
Especially if we ain't speaking no more.
Right.
But, and there is a but.
Yeah, there is a but.
Because I have two friends. One I've been friends with over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
We've been friends over 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my friends.
Right.
Those are people who know my deepest, darkest secrets and stuff like that.
Right.
Now, I had another friend over 15 years. And when I found out that he was divulging things about me to a total stranger, and the stranger came and told me,
right.
At that point, for me, all bets are off.
Right, all bets. That's what I was going to say. But that's the but. Now, I'm the type person. If we friends, and we ain't friends no more, you can rest assured. Any secrets, any dirt that you done told me about yourself, anything that you shared that was personal and sacred, it's going to the grave with me. But don't try it, Miss Singh. Don't try it, because if you try it with me, I'm going to turn you. Period. I'm just going to turn you, Miss Singh. I'm going to turn you, girl. Don't try it with me. As long as you don't try it with me, Miss Singh, you ain't got nothing to worry. You ain't got to never worry. Because if you want to go secrets for secret, we're going to go secret for secret. If you want to go dirt for dirt, we're going dirt for dirt.
I'm not going to. Right. Then that was my thing.
Because I'm not Michelle Obama. I don't go high. I go to hell.
It wasn't even, you know what? It wasn't even that for me. It was the lies.
That too.
It was the lies that you were telling on me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could have handled it better if it was the truth.
Right.
But it was the lies.
Right. It was like
I'm sitting there trying to figure out why you lying like this on me. And I didn't understand.
Right.
Because I hadn't done anything to you at that point.
Right, right.
We, quote unquote, were still friends at that point.
Right.
And you're telling this total stranger these lies about me.
Right, right.
And I'm just sitting there going, what? And I know the person wasn't lying.
Right.
Because, like, part of it was lies and part of it was true. Mm-hmm. So if we never had a discussion about going to the Dominican Republic, but here you are telling me about, I could do it. Okay. About going to the Dominican Republic with this person. Mm-hmm. How did you know that?
Right.
So everything you say after that, that's a lie. I know that the person said it.
Right.
So it hurt me because it let me know that in all these 15 years, you really wasn't my friend. Mm-hmm. You just was my friend, I guess, for an ulterior motive, or you don't know how to be a friend. So you just decided to.
No, you want to try it, Miss Thing. You want to try it, and then, see, because I'm the type of person. Don't try it with me, because I'm always, I'm a Sagittarius. First of all, before I'm anything, I'm a Sagittarius. So Sagittarius what we do is we are very observant. Sometimes we, when you tell us things, we take them and we put them in our mental Rolodex, and we just leave them there until, Miss Thing, you try it. Like, and I know you're gonna look at me sideways when I say this. It was kind of like that whole blogs and fiction debacle, where she was like going live and telling all these lies on us, saying that we abused our dog and da 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 da. That's what I didn't like. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna spill some tea on me, Miss Singh, spill the tea, girl. Don't tell lies. Because that's the one thing that'll get you beat in the face. That's the one thing that will get you verbally assassinated. And that's what I did. I had to verbally assassinate her. Now, of course, me and Blogs and Fiction, Joseph, we had a conversation after that, and everything was squashed. And we made an agreement, right? Mm-hmm. I made an agreement. I didn't even get Joseph's permission, but I said, okay, Blogs, what we'll do is we'll take down all the videos that we did on you, and we took all the videos down that we did on Blogs and Fiction, so nobody can see them, and that was sheerly out of respect. It didn't have nothing to do with friendship or nothing like that. But I was like, if you're gonna go live and you're gonna tell something about me, tell the truth. Don't tell lies. That's the worst thing you can ever do to me, is lie on me. I don't like
this when people lied on me. I mean, when I tell you the lies, the lies was just, I was just sitting there flabbergasted. Like, they told you that? Mm-hmm. Like, really? That's what they said? And I was like, oh, Okay, well, try this on facade.
Mm-hmm.
And unlike you, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell the truth. Because I know your truths. We was friends for 15 years. I'm not going to lie. I don't have a reason to lie. I'm going to tell your truth and let this person gag at your truths so they can understand what type of nasty individual you really motherfucking are.
Right.
Because it really didn't matter to me one way or another because I wasn't dating this person. I ain't had no ties to this person one way or another. They just came to me and said, I'm surprised y'all are friends because you seem so much different and so much nicer. And then they start pouring their heart out to me, and I'm sitting there gagging like, was I pillow talk?
Right.
And if I was, why was I pillow talk?
Right.
You know, you claim you ain't threatened by me. You claim you the best looking bitch walking the fucking, you know, you the baddest bitch. But yet all these stories you telling about me is to make it like I'm not the baddest bitch. So I just tend to stay away from people like that.
I'm just and
you never know a person's intention.
Right.
So as much as you say I'm careful, bitches can play.
No. I agree.
Not you, but I'm saying bitches can play you and make you think that they're your friend, and they can truly turn you out and play you.
Now, I'm not going to say that I have trust issues when it comes to friendship because I really don't.
Oh, now I do.
I give people the benefit of the doubt. Now, what I will do is, as a friend, I will observe. I observe a lot. You know, I observe. I'm not going to tell you nothing that I don't want nobody else to know. I don't care how good of friends we are. I'm not going to just come out and tell you things that I don't want you to know because you never know. Like my best friend, I ended up having to take my best friend to court. I had you know, my dog had these puppies, and he wanted one. So I told him, I said, if you sell a puppy for me, I will give you one of my dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he was like, well, how much you just selling the puppies for? He said, you know, I told him, I said, I'm selling the puppy for $300. Well, he gave me the money for the puppy. Now I told him that I will only charge him $120 for his dog, being that he had sold a dog for me. I told him I would take half off. So he only owed me $150. He never paid me the $150, and I ended up having to take him to court for it. But when we got to court, I found out not only that he didn't give me the money for his dog, but the dog that he sold for me, he sold it for $3,000. What a friend. What a friend. You know what I'm saying? So, and we were best friends for years. Like, I mean, this wasn't some fly-by-night friendship. We were best friends for years. We were so close, we called each other brothers. And for him to do something like that, he went and sold this dog that I told him to sell for $300. He sold it for $3,000. How would you feel if somebody did that to you? If one of your friends did that to you, how would you feel? Would you be friends? Would you ever be friends with him again?
You know, I'm not gonna say I'm not, especially if we've been friends forever. I mean, I saw that court case on Judge Mathis.
Yes, I was on Judge Mathis.
But you won. But at the same token, I get how you feel.
Yeah.
But I have to say, my best friend did something to me at one of the most trying times in my life. And it was all a misunderstanding. And in that being a misunderstanding, when we finally saw each other and confronted each other, my reaction was, but you know me for so many years. And you know if I have something to say to you, I'm going to say it. I'm not one of those bitches that ain't going to say what I got to say. So why would you think that it went down the way that you thought it went down when it really wasn't like that for me? And, you know, he was crying or whatever because he felt bad. Not that it was, and I don't put that out there to mean like he's a punk or a sucker. He felt bad because we, like you said, we brothers. We've known each other that long that we're brothers. And, you know, I think sometimes when you are really friends with people and misunderstandings happen, you have to overlook that. But I also feel that when things happen, even if you stay a person's friend, it will never be the same.
Right.
Because the one that was done wrong is always going to be having their mind that you did them wrong. So they're never going to.
It just changes the friendship.
It changes the dynamic.
Yeah, it changes the dynamic.
It changes the dynamic. And it was funny because I had this conversation with somebody in the chat yesterday. And I was telling her, I was like, I love your voice. I love your accent. And she said, I'm going to take that as a compliment coming from you. I said, oh, trust me, because there's people I've talked to. And I told you, man, I don't like this bitch voice. I'm never speaking to them again. And you know I'll do it in a minute.
Right.
I don't like this person vibe. You could be friends with them, but I ain't fucking with them.
Right, right.
Because I just get vibes off of people, and I know. And the person I was talking to yesterday, like, oh my God, I love, like, I love her. She could be my best friend.
Really?
And I don't even know much about her.
Wow, you speak very highly of her, because I remember you was on the phone with her last
night. How long was I on the phone with her?
About 2 hours.
No, that wasn't that long. Probably like an hour and a half.
It was about an hour and a half, yeah.
But I really like her. Like her whole spirit, her whole vibe. Just, I could be wrong. Because sometimes when I take to people like that, sometimes I'm wrong because I just get this whole, oh my God, I love you.
No, but I like her spirit too. I heard you talking.
I'm saying,
y'all was talking like y'all have been friends for years.
Right, and I really don't think I'm wrong, but I have been wrong sometimes. But it's very far few and in between. But her whole vibe just screamed, love me. Like, I just love her to death. And I know you in the chat, so you know who you are. Like, I love you to death. You have no idea. You
speak highly of her like I speak of Monica. Like Monica, Monica is my little sister. I feel bad sometimes because me and Monica, we haven't talked in a long time. But me and Monica used to be on the phone till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, talking. Just talking. And I miss that about her. I do. I really miss that about her. She's a very good person. Monica is just a good person.
She's an Aries.
I love her to death. She's my little sister.
But she's an Aries.
Like if anybody mess with her in these YouTube streets, honey, I will be on their ass.
And Monica just popped in.
Hey, Monica, that's my girl. That's my sister. She's my little sister. Even though we don't talk much, she's my little sister. She ever called me and said, Tramel, if we had a conversation, whatever, it would be just, that's just how I feel about my,
I'm telling you, the person I talked to yesterday, and I ain't telling y'all, because she knows who she is. She in the chat. Like,
oh yeah, she's sweet. She's a beautiful person. You can tell.
Really
she's
beautiful,
and she's always done great things for us.
Right, just like Monte.
Yeah, like Monte is my little prince. Monte. I can always. He always calls us and asks us for advice and stuff like that.
Or
and
just
the thing that I like about him is that anytime we speak to him, whether it be via text or on the phone, he always sounds so appreciative.
Right. And that one thing I like about Monte, he will always, if he don't see us live, he will text us and go, how y'all doing? Y'all all right? Y'all okay? Everything good?
Those are real friends.
Right.
Those are real friends. Now, Joseph, I have a person that was my friend. You know who I'm talking about. She stood up at our wedding, and we're no longer friends. We don't speak anymore. I haven't spoken to her in it's been about 2 years?
3?
About 3 years we haven't spoken. And it was because, she didn't like you. And because she didn't like you, I had to make a decision to not be her friend anymore, because you're my husband. And I don't care who I'm friends with. I will, if they speak against you or they don't like you or something like that, then we can't be friends. Right. Period. Point blank. How do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel? Like, is it because for me, it was so easy for me to let go of that friendship. Was it easy? Well, no, I'm not gonna say it was easy, because it wasn't. It wasn't easy. It was easy for me to let go of friendship, but I was sad because I had to let go of the friendship.
I had somebody like that, but we wasn't really close. We were friends, but we wasn't really close.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the same thing because they invited me somewhere, and I said, "Well, let me ask Tramel. Oh, so you just gonna let a man tell you what to do now and that?" But this man is my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just supposed to get dressed and get ready and smell good and walk out the house and be like, "Oh, I'll be back later." No, I'm going to tell him I'm going here. You want to come with me or whatever the case may be. And if he say no, then go have a good time. Then that's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't even get to that part because just the mere fact of you telling me, oh, all of a sudden now you can't do nothing. You gotta consult with people, bitch. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Who you consulting with? Your mother, bitch. You live at home.
Mm-hmm.
You 100 years old and still live with your mama.
Mm-hmm.
So don't come at me when I'm fucking married.
I was really sad because the friendship that I had to let go was a 20-year friendship. We had been friends for 20 years, 20 plus years. And, I just had to make an executive decision to say, no, I can't be friends with this person anymore because, she don't like my husband.
But sometimes, because after the fact,
because
y'all Tramel already know, you can't tell me nothing while it's happening. Because if you do, child, I'll be so shady to that person that it just the look on my face would tell them, bitch, go jump in the lake, and I could care if you burn in the lake of fire. Mm-hmm. So Tramel can't tell me nothing until after the fact. So, he introduced me to the person, and the person had a lot to say about me then. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, but he never told me this until after they had fallen out. And I'm sitting there like, well, how did they get this assessment of me? Because all I said was hello, and y'all was having conversation. Mm-hmm. And see, I'm the type of person like this. If you know Tramel, let's say.
She was like, I don't like him. He got too much control over you.
Right. Let's just say Tramel and Monica's having a conversation, right? And he knows Monica for a long time. I just met Monica. I'm not one to sit there and just make conversation with Monica. If they're having a conversation and then the opportunity comes in for me to say something, that's what I'm going to do.
Right.
That's just my personality.
Mm-hmm.
That's just who I am as a person. It has nothing to do with me liking you or not liking you or anything like that. I just don't infringe myself on people that I don't know.
Right.
Because I try to feel people out to see like what you find is funny, what you serious. Like I'm too complicated when it comes to people like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, when he's telling me, oh, she said you're controlling and she don't like you because you control me. How do I control you?
Right.
You looked at me and said, Papa, you ready to go? I said, if you ready to go, babe, we can go. Mm-hmm. How is that control? Controlling is, Tramel, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, how did she come up with this assessment of me? I said, oh, I know what it is. Because, see, she liked to manipulate your ass and she liked to tell you what to do.
No, she felt like...
And then when you see me sitting there and you realize you can look at me and tell, you're not going to manipulate me. You're not going to tell me what to do. Mm-hmm. All the bullshit you pull with Tramel, you're not going to pull it on me. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing I know about people. People can look at me and tell I'm very no nonsense. So when they feel that my husband is easily manipulated and they could get him to do whatever he wants, what they want him to do, because that's just who Tramel is. He's a nice person. When they meet me, it's like, oh, wait a minute, this bitch, I ain't gonna get away with shit with this bitch because this bitch look very no nonsense, honey. So let me, I know why she didn't like me.
Hey, Miss Lois.
She was definitely a manipulative bitch, and she used to try to get Tramel to do stuff, and she used to try to get me to drive her all over the motherfucking town, which Tramel will tell you, Joseph ain't driving you no motherfucking nowhere, because I am not a motherfucking taxi. And when people did, I'd be like, okay, let me turn on my Uber app, because I'm with you, and you can put in a request for Uber, and I'll take you wherever you want to go, because I am not a motherfucking taxi for bitches, because when I didn't have a car, guess what Joseph had to do? Joseph had to Uber, or Joseph had to pay somebody to take him someplace. Mm-hmm. And I learned my lesson then when I didn't have a car. I said, you know what? all this riding people around shit, that ain't going down like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I tell you, oh, come with me and I'll pick you up, I'll take you home, that's what I'm going to do. If you just assume that that's what's going to happen, you're going to have a long ass ride on the motherfucking bus and the train, bitch.
Oh, and yes, you know what, Melissa, you said it right. My benefit of the doubt is bipolar too.
Hey, Trisha.
I agree with you 100%. Hey, Trisha. I agree with you 100%. My benefit of the doubt with you is very bipolar, because what I do is, like I said, I'm very observant. So I observe, and I'm just the type of friend. I'm not going to sit there and feed you information about myself. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to be transparent with you, but I'm only going to be transparent to a certain extent. And so, that's just me. I'm just not. It's not that I'm looking for a fight or looking for you to have a falling out with you, but in the back of my mind, it's all because of the experiences that I've had with friends. I'm just like that. I will, like I said, I take information that you feed me and I put it in my mental Rolodex, and I remember things. So I don't know. I guess it's like, when we friends, you ain't got I'm always gonna have one up on you. I'm always gonna stay 2 steps ahead of you. I just do that with people, period. I try to stay 2 steps ahead of people anyway.
Let me tell you. And that's the thing that gets me with the person I was talking to yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust nobody. I don't care who you are. I don't care how nice you are to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I trust this person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this person could literally walk into my life and completely turn me out, and I would be standing there going, "Oh, for real, bitch? Really? You did all of that? You got me, bitch. You
but
good."
I don't think she would do that.
I'm saying, I don't.
Her spirit don't read that.
I swear to you, I don't even believe that she's capable of doing something like that to me. Now, somebody else probably, but not to me. But
she seems to me like she's a ride or die.
Right. And her spirit is just so loving and so caring and so, like, oh my God, when I tell you I haven't vibed like that with somebody in a long time, where I trust them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really feel like if something was going on in my life and I picked up the phone and I said, listen, I need to talk, they would really genuinely care. She would really genuinely be there for me.
Listen.
And she would really genuinely listen and give me sound advice.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot say that about a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't trust nobody like that.
Mm-hmm.
But her, I trust like that. I don't know why. I don't know why my spirit just latched on to hers like that. But it was like you said.
Mm-hmm.
It was like we knew each other for years. And then her accent, it sounds like all the girls I grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
So she took me back to a nostalgia.
Yeah, she got that like Dominican,
Puerto Rican accent.
Mm-hmm.
And it just took me back to like my childhood, because all the Puerto Rican girls I know sounded like that. All the Dominican girls I knew sounded like that. So she just took me back to a whole nostalgic place in my head. And like, I really, really, really genuinely love you. And you know who you are.
You know what? And I hate to. And Monica, I know you in here, and I really hate to put you on the spot. I don't want you to think that I'm putting you on the spot. But you know when I really started to have a lot of respect for Monica was whenever we had that falling out. Remember we had the falling out. I wrote her. I sent her a message. I sent her this message, and I expressed how I felt. I told her what was on my mind and stuff like that, and she wrote me back. And she genuinely said, like, she was like, Tramel, everything is cool, we good, and so on and so forth. She said, I'm gonna go on with my platform, and y'all go on with y'all platform. I wish you well. I wish you much luck. And she just sent me all these well wishes, and she just sent me all this encouragement and stuff like that. And that's when I realized, I said, this girl is real.
Right.
She's real.
You know what
You know,
did it for me
she's
was,
the type of person. She was the type of person that I don't care. She don't care how you gonna feel about what she gonna say. She gonna say it, regardless whether you like it or not. But you have to respect her for the way in which she said it and the words that she said. It was just so genuine to me.
Let me say this. I knew you had wrote Monica that letter.
Mm-hmm.
And you told me what the response was.
Uh-huh.
So when I reached out to her, I said, okay. I said, right now, I need Monica Aries to meet my Aries. Because she know if I'm reaching out, there's a reason. And I said, I really need Monica to meet my Aries. I don't want her to do what she did with Tremel. Because we could have actually fixed it when you reached out. Because that's what you was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So when I reached out, it was like, I really need our Aries to meet. And I really need her to know if Joe is contacting me, something up. And she did.
Mm-hmm.
And because I was like, please, Aries to Aries, just, I knew.
Let's just.
But I knew, because see, like an Aries already know. If another Aries reach out to you, oh, it's something going down that you need to know.
Right.
And then your curiosity is going to get the best of you. Like, okay, what
he
wants something.
What he want, right.
Right. See, with you is different because you don't have that Aries vibe.
Right, I'm sad.
But when I reach out, it's like, okay, if Joe reaching out, something up.
Yeah.
Not that I wouldn't have reached out anyway, but it was just that
the conversation was serious. It was like
right. It's like if Joe reaching out, there's something up that I need to know about. So let me find out. And if it's bullshit, I'm gonna just stop him and say, I ain't got time for this bullshit. But if it's something real, then we gonna have a conversation.
Right.
So that's what you know.
I will always have a genuine respect for Monica. I don't care. I will always have a respect for her, you know, for being woman enough to be honest with me. Like she was like brutally honest with me about how she felt, you know, and I never thought that, you know, even after that conversation, I thought, okay, we cool, you know, we'll see each other, we'll say hi or whatever, and that was it. But I just really, she opened my eyes to a lot of stuff that she felt about me and you, that, you know, it was like, you got to respect it.
Right.
It was just, I had to respect it. I had to respect every single word that she said. I just respected her so much for just being like honest with me, because it's very difficult to find people like that. It's very difficult to find people, friend or foe. It's very difficult to find people that will be your friend, and then even after the friendship is over with, you can have a mature conversation.
But see, that's how you know you friends,
right?
Because shit happens. It just does. It's just a way of life. And then in that instance, when we sat down and talked about it, we realized everybody was being manipulated in the situation.
Right.
So that was really our fault.
Yeah.
Because had a conversation been had, we would have known what the fuck was up.
Right. Trish is like that too. Trish is like that too. Trish is like a real genuine person too.
Oh yeah.
That's what I love about Trish. She's a genuine person too. You know, we've never really had a lot of conversation with her, like personally on the phone, but when we have had conversation with her, she was very genuine too.
Right.
And she sounded very genuine, like, you know, and that's what I like about the people that watch us is, you know,
they're very genuine.
I don't feel bad, or, you know, I don't feel, you know, how am I going to say it? I don't feel like our audience is small. For me, our audience is, you know, is little people that we have that support us. I feel good about that because it feels good to be able to engage with those people.
I would rather have this amount of people that are genuine and real than
to have
6,000 people watching us, and of the 6,000, 10 are real and all the rest of them are phony.
Right. And then another thing that I love is that, you know, because our audience is so small, they hang on to every single word that we say. They really understand us as people. like the person that you was talking to yesterday, she knows everything.
Let me tell you
about
something.
us.
I ain't gonna lie.
Everything about
now,
us.
be honest. I told Tramel, I said, you know, it's kind of scary. I said, she know everything about. I said, she know more about us than we know about ourselves. And he started cracking up. He said, what you mean? I said, child, she can go back to the damn podcast we did to tell us what we said in the podcast. She could tell us what we said on live. I said, hell, half the time we don't even know what the hell we said on the live or podcast. I was like, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, so y'all tell us what do y'all think about friendship? How do you value? See, because friendship to me that's a very serious word for me to in my vocabulary.
Well, now, child,
and I really value the friends that I have. Because we don't, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of friends. Most of my friends are dead. They died, during the AIDS epidemic. I lost a lot of great friends. And so most of my friends are dead, but the ones that I have now, I value them. I really do.
Well, friendship is my thing is this. It's not what does friendship mean to you, it's how do you treat your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Because people can say, I'm sorry, y'all, let's still that COVID cough, child. People can say that they value friendship and all of that and give you the whole rigmarole. But it's really how you treat your friends.
Right, at the end of the day, yeah.
At the end of the day. Because I know people that'll sit and scream, oh, I love this bitch. This my friend. As soon as they walk out the door, they looking at me. Child, let me tell you about that bitch. Mm-hmm. You're not a friend. That's not a friend.
It's not friendship.
That's just you being fake with somebody. And now you want to sit and talk about them now that they ain't in the room.
Right.
But see, I'm the bitch. That if the bitch is my friend, when they come back to the table, I'm going to say, okay, now tell the bitch what you just said. Mm-hmm. And you going to look at me like I'm crazy with the side eye. No, bitch, when she walked out to go to the bathroom, you just told me blah, 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 blah. Ain't that what you said, bitch? Mm-hmm. Don't lie and say you didn't say it because you just said it. Mm-hmm. And now I done put you on the spot and you sitting there looking stupid because see, what you not going to do is talk about me to somebody you consider a friend. And then you consider me a friend because that means when I walk out the room to go to the bathroom, you're going to talk about my black ass too. Mm-hmm. And y'all need to start asking people what make other people so comfortable to talk to them about your black ass. Because are you sitting there talking about me too, bitch, since you bringing back the whole conversation?
Right. Now, you know what? Let me just say this, what I liked about... Now, first of all, I never thought Armand Wiggins and Storm Monroe would be speaking. And having a mature conversation. I thought the conversation that they had today was very, very mature. I appreciated that. And one of the things I appreciated about Storm Monroe was that he told the truth.
Right.
He like what he was saying was he sounded everything that he said.
As much of the truth as he was going to tell.
Yeah, everything that he said, he sounded like he was telling the truth. And he's like me. It's like, okay, I'll be. If we friends, we had a falling out like y'all. For those of you that don't know, Storm Monroe and Tasha K are on the outs. But the thing that I like about Storm Monroe is that he was very honest about what he was saying in the interview that he did.
And he was selective.
And he was very selective to say certain things. He said very nice things about her husband, about her children. He even said some positive things about her, even though she...
Your boy's in the chair.
Okay. Yeah, he even said like things... He said positive things about her, even in spite of them being on the outs.
But you know what I like
But the only thing that left a bad taste in my mouth is like, why does that happen? Why is it that when you get on the outs with somebody, you got to start telling everything that went on between y'all and stuff like that. That's what I didn't like.
No, because she did it. So I don't blame him. To a certain degree, I don't blame.
I didn't like it from either of them.
Right. When you are friend with somebody, and I don't care who you are, when you pull the first punch, I'm going to punch back too. So I ain't even mad at that. What I appreciated with him was he wanted to say a lot more than what he was saying.
Yeah, he did.
And he would refuse because... Right. In his mind, we were friends.
He was like respect. It was a matter of respect.
It was a matter of respect.
It was respect. He was
as opposed to just him, and as opposed to him just going in and saying whatever he wanted to say like she do, and reading her for filth like she do him. And I appreciated that. And you know, see me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like Tasha K, honey. If you pull the first pun on me, I'm going to spill all your tea.
Yeah, the tea.
When I tell you spill all your,
yeah.
Honey, you might take my teacup and spill a little bit of tea, but honey, when I'm done, it's going to be a puddle in front of you, bitch, because I'm going to spill it all.
Yes.
And that's just what I did to my friend of 15 years. So, oh, you want to lie? Okay, bitch. Well, let me spill the whole cup of tea, and then you're going to look at me and question me in front of the person.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean by this? Well, didn't it happen, bitch?
Yeah.
And then you standing there looking stupid because you're not going to tell me now. Because, see, all the girls in Atlanta don't know the story like I know the story.
Right.
See, I was there when. See, when you get a come up and you try to let the girls think that you was always like this, honey, but I know how you used to live when you lived in the gutter of Baltimore, and I didn't want to park my Lexus in front of your house. When you tried to tell me you had a luxury car and it was a Toyota 4Runner with cotton seats, and I'm driving a motherfucking Lexus RX 330, bitch, you can kiss my ass. Because you telling people I borrowed money, I couldn't pay my rent, I couldn't do this. Bitch.
Okay.
Who, what?
What?
Since we've been married, when have we not been able to pay our rent?
Okay.
Girl, don't try me.
Right.
Hey,
lippy lips. Hey, lippy lips. Child, let me tell you something. Y'all better go get y'all some lips hot sauce. Yeah. Y'all better go get y'all some hot sauce. Let me tell y'all something. That lips hot sauce is... Child.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
Nothing but the truth.
The only time I agreed with you when it was too hot was when I put it on them collard
greens.
No,
you got to shake it up.
No, I shook it up. I remember Lips doing a live saying it's better when it's in the fridge. So I put it in the fridge and I shook it up because I remember you when you didn't shake it up. You was like, "Oh my God, this is too hot." So I shook it up, but it poured out on the collard greens like that day when you accidentally spilled it on your breakfast.
Yeah.
It poured out on the collard greens.
It's good with eggs.
Child, let me tell you something. Them collard greens had my mouth on motherfucking fire. Child. I was like, "Oh, bitch, this is too much."
But you know what? It's really good with eggs. I made a mistake and I got some.
No, it was good on the steak.
I spilled some on my breakfast. I was having breakfast that morning. I had some eggs sunny side up, and I had some sausage. And I made a mistake and spilled the hot sauce on there. And I was like, I'm not throwing my food away.
Matter of fact, you need to go downstairs and clean the wall and the chair because the hot sauce all on the wall and the chair.
Did it? But it was good though, Joseph. Oh my God, y'all. I'll tell y'all something. I'm not just saying this because me and Lips and Joseph are friends.
No, it's
shout out to hubby. Shout out to Lips' husband too. Shout out to hubby. I'm not just saying this because we're friends. But let me tell you something. We're going to talk about our friendship with Lips, too.
You're welcome for Lips.
We're going to talk about our friendship with Lips.
If y'all love hot sauce.
One thing that I like about Lips is that he is so down to earth. And he is such a nice person.
Of course, because he married an Aries like you.
And he likes me. He's like me. He dresses. He loves
He married an Aries like you.
He loved to dress. He liked to put
That's why y'all got good taste.
Yeah, we both of us got good taste. He loved to dress.
Because of your husband.
Yeah, and his nails, my nails always got to be on.
Oh, let me tell y'all about the nail story from yesterday.
Wait a minute. Let me just finish talking about Lips. I love his genuineness. He's just so like, anytime I get on the phone with him, it's like we good Judies. You know, we like good girlfriends. You know, I could talk to Lips and be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
He'd be like, "Where's my friend Joseph?"
Yes, where's my friend Joseph? Shamel, stop treating Joseph like that. You know, he's very that. You know, that's what I like about him. He is just such a genuine person.
Lips, let me tell you something.
And I love his nails. His nails is like my.
If the regular hot sauce is that hot, the extra hot got a child when you shit. You probably shitting fire.
Ooh, yes, honey. That hot sauce. Now the hot sauce is hot. Now if y'all talk about y'all want some hot sauce, I can't wait to put it in there next week, y'all. We said we was gonna do this. We're gonna make some wings.
Yeah, next week we're gonna make some wings and we're gonna do a review.
Make some potato salad
on the hot sauce.
Some wings and some potato salad, and we go. Should we do a mukbang?
Yeah, we gotta do it live.
We're gonna do a mukbang. We're gonna do a mukbang with some wings with Lips hot sauce on them. I'm gonna take the wings and put them in the air fryer, and then put the hot sauce on there and let it cook.
Put them back in the air fryer.
And we gonna that's how we're gonna eat the wings
with potato salad.
With some potato salad next week. So y'all stay tuned for that.
Lips, don't do that. Don't do that.
Do what?
He said, "Child Aries."
Yeah. Yeah, y'all Aries is a mess.
Where hubby at?
That's a whole nother show.
Where hubby at? I need my backup.
That's a whole nother show. Let me tell you what Joseph did. He got jealous yesterday.
No.
He got jealous yesterday. No, I'm gonna let you tell us. So tell the story.
So we was in a grocery store, right? So the girl saw my nails, because y'all know I had the 2 nails I couldn't get done because they had got molded from them lifting and the water getting up. So she saw my hand where all my nails was done with the little diamonds and what have you. And she was like, "Oh, sir, I really like your nails." I said, "Thank you." Child, the next thing I know, somebody's standing there with their all 5 fingers spread on the countertop. And I said, "Oh, you little jealous bitch." And he was like, "What are you talking about? Ain't nobody jealous of you. Ain't my nails prettier than his?" And she
No, I didn't say that.
She said, "Oh no, yours are really nice. I like that design."
Right.
I like the design in the blade. Right. And of course now I'm Beyonce.
No, I said, no, you said, "Oh, you so jealous. You so jealous." I said, when has Beyonce ever been jealous of Jay-Z?
Right. And I'm like, first of all, she wouldn't even notice your nails if you didn't just put them up there.
No,
but all 5 fingers spread, honey. Like he was taking a picture.
But no, y'all, he ain't telling the story right. The girl did give him a compliment on his nails. Meanwhile, I was standing behind Joseph and I had my headphones in my ear and I was listening to my music. I didn't even hear the girl say that he had nice nails. But by habit, I always take my hand and put it on the counter. So I took my hand and I put it on the counter. She noticed my beautiful, amazing nails.
Who puts their hand on the counter like they're a nail model?
I do.
Like they're a nail model because they're waiting for a compliment.
I'm not waiting for no compliment. Why I have to wait for a compliment? I'm Beyonce.
We are grateful for y'all's friendship as well.
I'm Beyonce.
And we can't wait to see y'all when we come to
Lips, you know you turned me into Beyonce.
Atlanta.
Right? You know Lips, you know you gave me permission to be Beyonce. He gave me permission to be Beyonce when I saw his nails and I started getting my nails done. You can't tell me nothing.
It was right after he made that video about nothing being wrong with men having nails.
You can't tell me nothing.
And that's what you hit me with. What do you think about me getting my nails done? I said, if you want to get your nails done, get them done.
Now. You can't tell me nothing about my nails. Nothing, honey. They are amazing. Look at that.
Oh, I got a trick for your ass next month.
These nails are serving.
Oh, I got a trick for you next month.
Let me turn the camera on so the girls can see, girl. Let me turn the camera on so the girls can get into these nails. Get into these nails. Get into these nails. The girl, child, look at all that detail and things. Look at that. Look at these nails. Oh, honey, the girl, child.
I just got a little bit of bling.
Patty LaBelle.
A little bit of bling.
Patty LaBelle don't want it. Patty LaBelle is not ready for this.
And I ain't going to show y'all
She is not ready for this.
I ain't even going to show y'all my little pitiful hand.
These nails are beautiful. Y'all tell me my nails are pretty. Y'all know my nails look good. You know, I got my little bling right here. Y'all see that? I got my little bling. Child, they can't tell me nothing. I'm Beyonce. Yes, I slay. I'm Beyonce. Look at that. I'm Beyonce. Yes, I'm Beyonce. I surely am. I'm Beyonce. Yes.
Okay, Lips, no problem.
Yes.
Lips, drop the link to your page. Because Miss Loy says she want to see she want to come to your page.
Yes, and please, Lips, put the link in the chat where people can get your hot sauce. Because I'm telling y'all, if you are a person that likes hot sauce on your food, you would really enjoy his hot sauce. I'm really just not just blowing a horn about it. I think his hot sauce tastes amazing. It should be in stores. It really needs to be in a supermarket somewhere. I don't know, Lips, if you're working on getting your hot sauce put into stores, but you really should be working on that. That's something that you should be trying to do, because their hot sauce is amazing. It is. It's really amazing. It's, and y'all support this. This is when you should support Black businesses. You should support Black business, because Lips has something amazing that he's selling, and it's a good product. It really is, and you get a lot of bang for your buck. Now we got the $20 bottle, right? I think it's like 32 ounces.
It's only one size.
Yeah, it's like 32 ounces, and you get the bang for your buck. It's really good. It really is. I'm telling you, you will be totally satisfied. If you're a person that likes, your food with a little heat, you're gonna enjoy. You will enjoy his hot sauce. It's really, really good. So y'all go over to his channel. We told him to put the link in the chat where you can get his hot sauce. And y'all order it. Just order it, and it comes really fast.
Or if you go over to his page, because I'll just put the link in for his page. If you go over to his page, if you just go in the description of all his videos, the link for the hot sauce is in there.
Yes, I'm telling you, and you will not be sorry. You will not be sorry. As a matter of fact, I want as many of you that can to order his hot sauce tonight. And next week, we will schedule a date and we will all have wings and potato salad together. How about that? Let's have a wing and potato salad dinner next week. Let's do it on what? Thursday. We'll do Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
We'll do it Thursday night. Thursday night. This is what we're going to do. Thursday night, Joseph and I, we're going to have our wings with Lips hot sauce. Y'all go over to his channel now and order y'all hot sauce tonight so that you will have it next week.
You might not get it. You might not get it in a week. So
you may not get it in a week. But if I don't know how fast his shipping is. I don't know if he charges.
It came pretty fast, but I don't think it's just regular.
Right, I think he does it by regular mail, but I'm pretty sure if you want express mail or something like that, something can be worked out. I'm not trying to tell him how to run his business or anything. Oh, Miss Lois,
if you like hot sauce, trust me.
Oh, you'll love that hot sauce. You'll love his hot sauce.
Because you could tell when you get it and see it in the bottle. You can just look at it and tell it's homemade.
Yeah.
You can see the jalapeno pepper seeds. You can see that it's homemade hot sauce.
Yeah, you can see. You can actually see like the seasonings and the flavor in it. Everything. It's just the hot sauce is good. It really is. It's really, really good. And I'm making an assumption right now, but I'm assuming that it's really good on chicken wings.
Oh, it's good on chicken wings.
It's
good on collard greens. I know that much.
Yeah, it was good on the collard greens.
And it was good on steak.
I had some on the collard greens. It was really good.
Because when I put it on the collard greens, it got on my steak.
Yeah. It was really good on the collard greens. So y'all go over to his channel and y'all get y'all a bottle of Lips hot sauce.
And it's huge.
And if you ain't watching Lips,
and don't think that it's too expensive, because I'm telling you, you see the size of the bottle.
You get a bang.
Or if you watch some of his videos, he uses it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's a really big bottle. Of hot sauce.
Really big bottle of hot sauce that you're paying for. So go out and get it, y'all. And if you ain't watching Lips, you missing out on a whole lot. He eats the most amazing meals.
Southern meals.
The most amazing Southern meals. I mean, he makes like Southern food. The way he eats it, it just looks like you just want to reach into the screen and just grab you some off his plate.
Well, not when he eats the pig snout.
Well, Joseph don't like the pig snout, but Lips has eaten with
the chicken feet.
Has he eaten chitlins on there yet?
Yes.
He has eaten chitlins. He's eaten pig snout, chicken feet. He's eaten pig feet, right? Rutabaga. He loves to eat rutabaga, and he loves to eat like Lips eats jalapeno peppers. He crunches on them things like the potato chips, child.
And raw onions.
And onions, he likes to eat raw onions. I mean, he makes it's like food that you.
It's one thing to watch a mukbang.
Yeah.
But it's another thing to watch somebody enjoy their food.
Yeah, he enjoys his food. He really does. He enjoys it. And the one thing that I love about it, he can make anything. Like I'm not a pig feet eater. I don't eat pig feet, and I don't eat pig snout and chitlins and stuff like that. But he got me wanting to try that stuff, child. I have never had chitlins in my life, but I want to try some now. I do. I want to try some. And you know what I like? I like when he eats the pizza. He'll get like a whole pizza, and he be is that ketchup he be dipping it in?
Yeah.
He dips it in ketchup, and oh God, look, I'm telling y'all, if you ain't watching him, you missing out. He makes food. He
I like
makes
when him and his husband do the hot pot.
southern food look like it tastes so good, and it probably does.
I like when him and his husband do the hot pot.
And I love when him and his husband do mukbangs together because hubby is funny. Hubby is funny because hubby really don't say a whole lot, but when he say something, he just be laughing. Y'all, Lip's husband is like this cheerful. He's like this cheerful, happy person.
He's a total
all the time.
He's the total opposite Aries of me.
Yeah, he's very cheerful and happy all the time. It looks like he loves to laugh. His laugh is so infectious. I love to see him laugh. I love to see both of them interact. You know, and you know what? That's real love.
Right.
That's real love. When you have somebody that you can get along with like that, they like.
Melissa said, "Yo, he will have you hungry," and she said, "I love what he
Yes, he will."
She's like, "I love when he drink from the big cup, Big Ben."
Big Ben is in the building. Yes, he love Big Ben. Y'all got to meet Big Ben.
No, you know what does it for me, honey? When he crunched the ice. When he drink out of Big Ben and crunch the ice.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you that's some Sonic ice on there.
And then he say, "Let's get into the goodness." Yes, he will. He will make you hungry. He will make you, after you finish watching him, you will go out and you will get you some food and get you a big old meal and eat it and be full as a tick, child.
Oh, yo. So an update, they're gonna fix the car.
Yes, we're gonna give you an update. Praise God, y'all. We went yesterday and
it was under warranty.
We found out that the car was under warranty. So thank God we don't have to come out of pocket, because if we had to come out of pocket to fix the car, it would have cost us about $8,000. So, you know, our car is still in the shop, but it will be ready probably sometime next week. They just waiting for the parts to fix the car to come in. Once the parts to fix the car come in, we'll have our car back. In the meantime, they were nice enough to give us a loaner. So, you know, we have something to drive around in. So we, you know, they told us we can keep it until our car is fixed. And so, you know, thank God y'all prayed for us, and we thank you. Thank you for praying for us, and thank you for all the encouragement, telling us don't worry, everything is gonna be all right, and everything is all right. We got, you know, our car is going to be fixed, and one of the great thing I like about it is we're gonna have a brand new engine in the car, and that's going to be under warranty for 10 years.
Right.
And so that's a great thing. It's a great feeling to know that, you know, one of the major things that needed to be fixed in the car is now being fixed, and we are almost finished paying the car off. So, you know, that means that, you know, now that we got this new engine in the car, we don't have to go out and buy a brand new car, because we sure enough can't afford it. We can take that money and put it towards every other thing. So now, guys, I'm going to tell you what the McCraeKingz are looking for. We are looking for a new home. We want to buy a house. We don't want anything big. Joseph want a big old house with big old winding staircase. He can come out and do his little Afghan and can all, but we ain't doing all that. We just want a nice, cute little small house, you know, one level with maybe 2 bedrooms, 2 or 3 bedrooms.
Now we don't mind staying in an apartment until.
And so we've made some decisions about, you know, being on the road to buying a house. We have started to save. We've started to fix our credit so that, you know, when such time we decide to buy a house, we won't have any problems or anything like that. So we're now trying to fix our credit so that, you know, we will be able, there won't be any roadblocks, you know. So if you guys out there know of any place that, where do you think we should move? I mean, if y'all think we should, where do y'all think the McCraeKingz should move? Because we're open to moving, you know, out of state. because it's very, very expensive here in New Jersey. Um, so we're open to moving out of state. Now I'll tell you what I was been thinking about, Joseph. I've been thinking about Texas.
No.
But it's so hot there.
No,
I've
and
been
all the
thinking
new LGBTQ laws in Texas, that's the no.
yeah,
That's
but
the negative.
unfortunately there's a lot of small little LGBTQ laws in Texas that deter us from wanting to move to Texas. But we've really been thinking about Georgia. And of course Whiskey Blue, he wants us to move to Baltimore.
Oh no.
or Maryland. Now Joseph used to live in Maryland, so Maryland is a thought because we did see some houses out there for less than 100,000. Remember?
Yeah,
So it's a thought, for us to move to Maryland or in the D.C. area, maybe Virginia. I like Virginia. I lived in Virginia for 15 years, so I like Virginia. I don't think I would ever move back to Charlottesville, but I like Virginia. Um, Unfortunately, my dreams of us moving to the West Coast are just shot because Joseph is just like not sold on moving to California. I would love, 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 love to move to California or Las Vegas, but Joseph is totally against it. So we can only consider like maybe the southern states. Now I don't want to move to North Carolina.
Hey, Alicia Jackson, thank
I don't
you.
want to move to North Carolina, and I don't want to move to South Carolina. I grew up in North Carolina, but I don't want to move to North Carolina. Sorry,
Hey, Maria.
Sorry, Monte. I know Monte. Well, Monte lives in Charlotte, don't he?
No, I don't know.
Sorry, Monte. I just don't want to move to North Carolina. Maybe when we move, Monte can come and live with us.
I ain't living with nobody after that.
Monte can come and stay with us.
No, I ain't living with nobody. You can visit.
Yeah, he can come visit.
But you got to go.
Yeah, he can come
and
visit.
then I got to see what the squatting laws are, because if it's 7 days, you got to get out on day number 6.
We're going to have you sign a contract.
Oh, no, you just got to get out on day number 6.
See,
because y'all
can't treat Monte like that. He our son.
I don't give a damn. I ain't living with nobody other than you. Because, see, y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know the squatting law. If the squatting law is 8 days and somebody comes stay with you and that 9th day come, they ain't got to leave.
Well, Monica got some property. Maybe she could sell it to us. Maybe Monica want to sell us some property that she got, But we don't know. We haven't really decided on where we're going to move to, but we just know that we want to buy a house and we want to have a place of our own. Joseph doesn't mind renting. I want to buy a house because I'm like, why spend all this money paying a mortgage when you can buy a house? Why spend all this money paying rent when you can have a mortgage? That's my thing.
Because it's easier to rent a house than it is to buy.
And I'll tell you the reason why I don't want a big house. I don't want a big house because big houses cost big money. I don't want no big house with no big backyard that I got to go out there every week and mow the lawn and stuff like that. I want to be able to hire a landscaper to come and make my front yard look nice and my backyard look nice, and that be it. I want a nice, cute little swimming pool in the back, couple of chairs and a grill, so I can cook out. I love to cook out, Joseph. I love to cook out. So, and I want, maybe a carport or a garage. That would be nice, Or, we've been actually looking into prefabricated houses as well, remember?
Mm-hmm.
We've been looking into prefabricated houses or maybe a nice, cute little trailer that is, that's nice. So that's what we're working on now. We're really working on, buying a house. And guys, please accept my apology. I know sometimes you guys want to see us on camera, but it's so difficult simply because we don't have a computer now. When we go live on our phones, and so the lighting is not good, and all of our equipment is in Rome. Our microphones, our speakers, everything is in Rome. But please stay tuned. We're about to start our podcast. Our podcast we're going to be starting probably within the next couple of months. We will be telling you about our podcast. the podcast is a totally different vibe, right, Joseph?
Mm-hmm.
It's a totally different vibe from what we normally do here. So, if you guys know of any sponsors that are
Oh, Miss Loyce, don't say that,
anything like
because he
that.
said he will want a tiny house. I ain't living in no tiny ass house.
Yes, I would love to move into a tiny house. I would love that.
He like all that off the wall okie doke stuff.
I would love to move into tiny house. I've been trying to sell Joseph on us buying a tiny house because you can buy a tiny you can actually have a tiny house built for less than $50,000. $50,000 will get you a nice tiny house, but Joseph is just not sold on it. And all it really takes. And I've been looking into shipping container houses. I don't know if anybody has heard of those, but they have these houses. They're shipping containers. You can actually buy, the shipping containers that they use to bring stuff over from overseas. You can actually buy those, and they only cost about anywhere from $1,000 and up. Some you can get for less than that. Some in a lot of places, especially here in Jersey, because a lot of merchandise comes from different countries. It comes over to Jersey, and it comes right down here by the Hudson River. And a lot of companies will either sell you the shipping containers or they will give them to you. You just have to have some place to place them. So I was thinking, Joseph, we can buy a nice acre of land, and an acre is pretty huge, and put a septic tank on it, which is not really all that expensive, and get one of those shipping containers. They'll even cut. There's this company that will, if you buy a shipping container, they'll cut out the windows for you. They'll put they'll put all the details on the inside. They'll do the walls and the floors for you and everything. And I was telling Joseph, maybe we might want to consider buying one of these shipping container houses. I just have to look into what the pros and cons are on it. So, and I really haven't looked at that. I don't know if you have water condensation and things like that. There's a lot of things to look at. And then one of the benefits of buying one of these tiny houses or a shipping container house is that the government has this program now. They really want people to go green. So they will actually give you, I believe it's like 10, they'll give you up to 10 solar shields, and you can make your whole house powered by solar power. You don't have to worry about electricity. You don't have an electricity bill or anything like that. And that's something that's really cool to me because I would love to have a green house, a house that's just completely green, you know, that doesn't use up a lot of, outside resources such as electricity and Wi-Fi and things like that. So I have been looking into it. I really have been looking into the possibility of Joseph and I buying a couple of shipping containers and turning them into a home, or buying a piece of land and building a tiny house or something like that. But Joseph is just not as adventurous as I am. So, he's like, oh no, Jamal, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, because Joseph is real bougie. He real bougie. So I have to sometimes reel him back in. Like, Joseph, you might be bougie, honey, but we don't have bougie money. Because leave it up to him. He wants this big, ginormous house that has a staircase that he can come downstairs and greet guests and all that. I'm like, Joseph, please, child. Yes, Miss Lois, that's what I be saying to Joseph. Why? Why you got to be dramatic like that? Why you got to be? He talking about I can come downstairs with my Afghan on, and when the people come to the door, I can say, "Who is it?" I'm like, Joseph, please, child, get your ass in the house. Monte, don't pay no attention to your father. You can come and stay with us if you want to. Joseph just mean. He just being mean. He's always, and because you're a Sagittarius, you know, that leaves a bad taste in his mouth. He can't take a Sagittarius. And Monte, let me tell you something. Y'all, Monte sent me and Joseph a picture of himself, and he sent us a video. When I tell you that Monte is one of the most handsome people that I have ever, he got face, y'all. Monte got face of life. Yo, y'all hear me? Monte be giving the girls face. And you know what? It's like when he sent me that video, it reminded me of when I was his age. When I was his age, I used to wear my hair just like that. My fade was a little bit higher than that, Monte. I had one of those kid and play high top fades. Yours is not as high as you know, my high top fade. But Monte is so handsome, ain't he?
Yes.
He is so pretty. His skin is flawless. When I tell y'all his skin is flawless, Monte, let me tell you something. Anybody that gets with Monte is lucky to have him.
Oh, Miss Lois, you said why not a tiny house? Because I'm too big for a little tiny house.
He don't understand, Miss Lois, that he can have a tiny house built to suit. You know? He think a tiny house mean he gonna go in the house and he gotta duck down. No, it's not like that.
I know Melissa hear me crunching my ice.
He ain't here crunching that goddamn ice. He crunches it like at least 4 or 5 times a day.
And I would shout out to Betty. Thank you for putting up our Cash App for us.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Because guys, we really do need your support. We really do need your support. And you know what? This is what I want to say. I want to send a special shout out to all the people, all of our subscribers that went over and supported Whiskey Blue. I thank you so very, very much for supporting him. And y'all supported him just on the strength of us. And we, you know, that speaks volumes. We really appreciate you guys for that. Thank you so much for going over and supporting Whiskey Blue. And y'all continue. I hope y'all continue to support him. I hope y'all continue to watch him. He's going to be he is a permanent fixture in the McRae Kingdom. He is a part of the King's Council. And you know, he means a lot to us. Now I'll tell you y'all, we got another show that we're going to be doing. It's going to be called The King's Court, where we have litigants that come onto the show, and these litigants will plead their cases with us, and we will make a final decision for them as to you know, to settle whatever differences they have. So that's coming soon as well. And also Up Close and Personal, I'm going to be doing an interview with Whiskey Blue Up Close and Personal to, you know, just pick his brain a little bit. A lot of you guys have been asking about him, you know, what is his status and what is he like, what he don't like, and stuff like that. So him and I, we're going to get into some things with that. Joseph Rance, I don't know when Joseph Rance will be back, but he told me he'll be back soon. He actually was supposed to go live and do a Joseph Rance last week, but he fell asleep. Remember that, Joseph? Mm-hmm. But Joseph Rance will be back very, very soon as well.
And those of you that was watching the live, I didn't forget what I was going to talk about.
Right. In the meantime, guys, we need your support. So y'all make sure y'all watching us on all social media platforms. You know what those are: Facebook, Instagram. We're on Snapchat. Twitter. We're on Twitter. We're on TikTok. We haven't really done any TikTok videos and stuff because I haven't figured that out.
But there are videos on there.
But we do have some videos on there.
Just still pictures.
So y'all make sure y'all watching us on all social media platforms. And if you can financially support the McRaeKingz, as you can see, our Cash App is there. It's the TheMKingz. Don't forget that. That's Kingz with a Z. Don't forget. we are going to need a lot of support from you guys, especially because we are really saving up to get a new laptop for the show. Our iMac computer
Kaput.
is kaput, yeah. So we are desperately in need of a new computer to add to the show so we can go live and stuff like that and give you guys the graphics that we used to give you, and we can edit our videos and things like that. Right now we're not able to, unfortunately, because our iMac is just dead. And you know, the only way we can actually go live is on our phones. So you know, that's why we're here before you now. We go live on our phones. So if you can support us by sending us a cash app, it doesn't matter how much you send us. $1 is appreciated. You know, any amount that you can send us is really appreciated, guys. I promise you that. We got some great cash apps last week that we actually have in the Kingz vault that we're saving up to get new the new laptop for the platform, and some other things. So you know, we thank you in advance for all of your support, regardless whether it's financial or you just being here. You know, you just being here shows that you are supporting the McCraeKingz, and we'd like for you to please go out and share our videos. Share our videos. If you don't know how to share our videos, there's a section on the YouTube app that says share, and it gives you the option of copying the link. You can hit the copy button. It'll copy the link. You can paste it to your Facebook pages and just share us out. That's one of the most important things. That's more important than you financially supporting us. Share us out. You know, just hit that share button that's on the app and copy it, and you can paste it to your Instagram. You can paste it to your Facebook. That's how people get to know who we are. That's how people are going to get to know who we are. You know, that's one of our biggest downfalls, is that a lot of people don't know who the McCraeKingz are. And we want people to know who we are. So share us out, guys. Share us out. Do you have any last words, Joseph?
Yes, be happy, be loved, and live your life to the fullest. And check out some of them friends, honey, because all them friends might not be real friends.
Right. Now, I posted today, if you go on my Facebook, I posted a video today, a throwback video that Joseph and I did with about T.S. Madison. I want y'all to go over to my Facebook page and watch that video. Also, if you missed the King's Council this Sunday, you can go back and you can watch the King's Council here on YouTube. Make sure that you go back and watch the King's Council show that we did on Sunday, and hit the like button if you've not hit the like button, and share that video out as well, because we talked about some interesting topics.
And all views shared in the King's Council are not those of me and Tramel.
Yes, all views that are shared are views that are independent by each individual. Just because I feel a certain type of way doesn't mean that Whiskey Blue is going to feel that way. Just because Joseph feels a certain type of way about something that we're talking about, it doesn't necessarily reflect on me or Whiskey Blue. We don't want you to think that. Unfortunately, we lost some subscribers, and we wanted, you know, to those subscribers that we lost, we hope that you come back. We really do hope that you come back. But you know, we try to be responsible when we're having these conversations with you guys. We're here to encourage. We're here to motivate. And we're here to, you know, show you that living your best life is the best way to go. We want the best for all of you. Understand and know that. And know that, you know, we love you. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about that. But that's what we're all about. We're about love. You know, they say we're in the love stream. Is that what we're in?
Mm-mm.
What sector are we in? Are we in? We're just in
the motivational sector.
The motivational sector, I guess. But yeah, that's what we do. if you're looking to book the McCraeKingz for an event, know that we do host events. We do red carpets, and we have done them before. We do celebrity interviews. We've done that before. We also are wedding officiants. So those of you that are in the are looking for someone to perform your nuptials, we do travel and we do perform nuptials as well. We are wedding officiants. So anybody that needs someone to officiate over their wedding, call the McCraeKingz. Just send us an email at bookthemcraekingz@gmail.com and we can discuss the details then. We are still, guys, wanting to do a big meet and greet with you guys. We do have a GoFundMe page on GoFundMe. So if you guys want to go over and you want to donate to the GoFundMe page and you know, send us your support that way, by all means do that. We are planning to have a meet and greet, a big meet and
Now, I
greet.
can tell you now, Joseph ain't hugging and kissing or nobody.
Yeah, because we ain't getting the monkeypox, child. The monkeypox is going to keep us very Bette Midler with you from a distance. You know that song Miss Bette Midler used to sing, From a Distance? We you know, because of the climate, the health climate with COVID and monkeypox and chicken pox and turkey pox and all kinds of pox and things that Joseph and I don't want to get. We're gonna have to keep it very from a distance with you girls. You know, it's very, hey, what's going on, girl? How you doing? Thank you for coming to the meet and greet. Thank you for your support. Hi. Thank you. Have a good time. Have a drink. Have a cocktail. Go on ahead, girl. Have a good time. I'll talk to you later. It's very that. Very, very that.
And that's gonna be at 6.
Unfortunately, because the monkeypox, girl, I'm sorry, we can't be closer. I can't be hugging on you. I'm not saying that you got the monkeypox, girl, but and you don't know if you got the monkeypox. Know
that a human gave it to a dog.
Yes.
You're really staying.
Yes, a girl got it from exchanging money at her job. She got it from you know, exchanging money with somebody. That's how she got it.
And some of these bitches look like they got
and if you see the monkeypox, honey, some of these girls look like they look like cyclops, like a cyclops child.
Honey, some of them look like they got gorilla pox.
Yes, honey, the monkeypox are fierce. They look fierce. Ooh, child, I don't want to get that on my skin. I don't want to get that on my skin. So y'all be careful out here and wear your mask and don't be hugging random people and stuff like that. Because you know, I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's somebody that you know has monkeypox, but they may have it and pass it on to you and you don't even realize it, you know. So you got to be careful. You got to wear your mask. You got to protect yourself. I think I'm going to start putting hand sanitizer on my face, child. Because, you know, COVID taught me a lot. COVID really brought me to a place where I was like, Tramel, you know, as friendly as you want to be, you have to be careful. You have to be very, very careful. Can I have some of that? It just Joseph be chewing on ice, y'all, and it looked like it tastes so good.
Don't be trying to get none of my ice, bitch. Then you gonna stick your little monkey paw hand in my cup.
I need to put that ice cream. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna get on out of here. Cause it's what time?
9:30.
It's 9:30. We done gave y'all an hour and a half of the McCraeKingz. I'm gonna sit here and eat this little piece of ice I got in my mouth. And then I'm gonna steal some more from Joseph. And I'm gonna take it down.
Well,
refreshing. Ooh, that was refreshing. Oh my God, give me that cup.
No.
Have some more water.
When I finish with my little 3 pieces of ice.
And save me a piece of ice. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna get on out of here. We're gonna get on out, y'all. Well, y'all have yourself a beautiful night. And we hope that you have a great morning. We can't say whether or not we're going live tomorrow. Y'all know we go live sporadically, so make sure This your notification bell is shaded, so you'll get all the notifications each time we come on. Make sure that you hit the like button before you come out, before you leave this live. Are they hitting the like button, Joseph?
Yes.
Y'all make sure y'all
Thank you, Melissa.
Y'all make sure that y'all hitting the like button. And if you want to send us a super chat, y'all can send us a super chat too. You know, super chat is nice, but a cash app is even nicer. You know, so send us a cash app.
And you can send thank yous.
Yeah, you can send thank you. If you want, if you have any questions, any comments about the show, if you have any show ideas that you would like for us to consider, by all means, send us an email at TheMcRaeKingz@gmail.com. All right.
Now the thank yous, I think you can only send after we're gone. You can't send them while the show is live. You can only do super chat while the show is live.
Right. So y'all have a good night. We're gonna get on out of here. I think I'm gonna call Lips now.
He said he's gonna call you because he's.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he said he's gonna call me. So I'm gonna wait for Lips to call me tonight. Lips, give me a call. Give me a call, girl. And we will talk to you guys soon enough. So until then, y'all make sure y'all walk in love, peace, sunshine,
and happiness,
and all those great and beautiful things. And always remember,
it's Team McRae
all damn day.
Later, y'all.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.